Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard. Line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at the 45. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
It's a gain of 20.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
Now it's Burrow. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. On first down, Mixon. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Taken down.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. This would be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Gonna go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down.
And it's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the...
They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First and 10 at the...
Now a first down carry by Bell. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brought down by Trey Waynes.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
At the 43-yard line.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. After the penalty, it's Bell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 38.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
12 more yards.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Forced out, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Brandon Wilson on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term
a big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 78 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. Randy Bullock to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
shotgun snap to Mahomes. And quickly into the hands of Robinson.
Mahomes.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll run on first down. It's Bell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Working from the gun, Mahomes looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Mahomes pass.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Not much there, only a yard.
And 9.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. On first down, it's Bell, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
A
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28.
Now Mahomes, flushed out right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Kansas City.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. Mike Daniels makes the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up.
Now here's Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Mahomes on target to Watkins for a KC first down. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that is going to be incomplete. A disappointing drop there on 4th and goal. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
That's out to the left and complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
At the 29-yard line.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up?
There he goes, left side.
You know what? Why don't you just start over?
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Bengals have taken the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
First and 10.
They'll run on first down. Bell. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Josh Bynes.
Again, it's Bell. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Bell. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, it's Bell. A gain of 3, second down.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Josh Bynes.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. Past the 20. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up second and 2.
They're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. And the Bengals are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. That was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
At the Chiefs' 2-yard line.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up third down.
Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Bullock's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag, and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. He stepped right up like a pro.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. Gets this one to Hill. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They'll try and run the option. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Mahomes firing complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
43-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
56, the mock boy, 56, check 56.
On 2nd and 15 now. Mahomes, hit as he throws there, incomplete. DeMarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Check 3, check 3. Hey, 15.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again with Bell. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds
defense taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Edwards-Helaire.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Back at the 14-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Bengals 17, Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
Over the middle, he's got Watkins.
Mahomes pass.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That's
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.
You don't want nothing, get there.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 83 yards. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Bengals 17. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now this throw caught left side. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First down, Bengals.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mixon with a first down carry. And he stopped immediately there.
Joe Mixon.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Back to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. He's back to throw. They'll roll him out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. A final shot now for Burrow. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Kansas City.
Let's hit the post-game tailgates and grab some of that barbecue.
Yeah, BBQ.